Hi, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make this Kettle style burner, stainless steel, out of one of these. Cheap toilet brush holder. This was about £4 on the local market. The other things you're going to want are a stainless steel strainer of some kind. I managed to pick one up in a pound shop. There's a few rivets involved and a piece of wire and a cheap stainless steel drinking bottle. The beauty of this stove is you could use it not only to boil your bottle, you can also use it as a hobo style stove to cook on the top. And a good tip in a survival situation, especially if it's freezing cold, if you let your bottle cool down a little bit and it's still pretty warm, to stave off hypothermia, you could actually use your bottle, wrap it up in a piece of clothing, obviously with the lid on, and that'll be your makeshift hot water bottle. And if you put that close to under your armpit or your femoral artery on your thigh, you could transfer that heat direct to your body, and that will help stave off the hypothermia. Right, let's get cracking on this. I'll be showing you how to make it in stages, step by step, to the finished product. So here we go. Okay, so here's a part way through the building of this. This is obviously the body of the toilet brush holder. I've already cut the fire hole at the base, and I've cut a good inch or so off the top with this first row of holes, leaving one row. This is the cheap strainer, it's also stainless steel, that I picked up, and I'm going to cut this to match the fire hole, and probably enlarge some of these holes on the top just to allow more smoke and heat to rise up through. But obviously just wanted to do this part way through the process. All the cutting's been done with a Dremel with a metal disc on the end. It goes through this stainless steel quite easily. You could use an angle grinder or some tin snips if you really didn't have any power tools. Right, here's the next step. As you can see, I've cut the fire hole in this strainer and cut the lip off it. I've drilled some 6mm holes every other hole around the top, and then I've retained the lip from the strainer, which I'm going to fit into the top and pop rivet it in to give the top of this tube some good strength again, because as I cut the top inch or so off, it lost the rolled edge, so it's quite flexible, but this lip will put the strength back into it. Next step on the way. Well, here it is done. I've added a rivet to the inside of the strainer before I slid it in, so I've got air control. The top ring's now riveted on, and I found, going through some old bits, this old clip and strap from an old dog muzzle, so I can now hang something to hang it from, or if it was still hot you could thread a twig through the end here to carry it. And yeah, all it needs now is to light it up and then insert your bottle, and away you go. You could also, on the flat top, use it as a hobo stove and put a pot on the top. So I'm going to fire it up now. And there you go, it's halfway boiled now. Very quick on the boil, not quite as efficient as a Kettle, but it's pretty close. Not affected by the wind really, and it's cost about £8 to make, so pretty cheap and a handy thing to have out in the wild. Ideal for camping or fishing, and save yourself about £40 on buying a genuine one. So there you go, that's the end of the video. Go and give it a go yourself.